Hi guys, this is blog number 3. I'm Wilber. I'm starting to wear more contrasting colors and not as shiny and bright because the first time you guys, I don't know if you remember, but I had a pretty shiny shirt. I didn't know we were going to make a video. But hopefully I don't stand out too much. But I want to show you guys some cool stuff, stuff we've had in the past, but I just want to go over it. And I'm going to demonstrate a bit of stuff you can do with these. But one of the cool, I do coin tricks, believe it or not, but the Canadian shell. I don't know if any of you guys do any, or maybe want to get into coin stuff, but when you're doing magic with your own currency, the effect is way better. I used to do coin tricks with, well, because I like to use the shell, but I used to do $50, the American $50, and then once we got these in, my reactions were like tripled. I was getting way better reactions. And hey, you can just bring your shell with you and borrow loonies from people in everyone's hand, and you got yourself impromptu piece of magic. So that's the great Canadian Expanded shell, which we make here at Kind of Magic, and they're beautifully made. I've shown these close up and no one's ever detected them. Another one of my favorites is the Canadian copper silver. We call it the Looney Tune. Okay. No, they're really cool. I'll show you. I have one. I'll show you what you can do with them in a bit, but I went to a party. Phil and I went to a party actually, and we were just mingling around. Phil, this is when we first kind of made them. He brings over. He had it in his hand. He says, "Look, I have a loonie," and the guy goes, "Yeah." But when he closes his hand, opens it up, and it's a toonie. The guy just lost it. I mean, I've done that with the regular English penny $50, and yeah, the reactions are okay, but people want to see the coin. But when you do with a loonie, all of a sudden you got a toonie, people freak out, and that's just, simple. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys just a little bit of stuff I like to do with them. One of my favorites here, though, I want to talk about this. I don't know if you guys, well, I'm sure you're familiar with this. This is one very old trick here. It's gone through a bunch of names. Ultimate 3-card Monty, Unconquered Card, $1 Million Monty. It's a Monty. I'll show you just a quick, just to familiarize you with what the effect is when you say, we'll get rid of a 2, keep your eyes on the ace, say the magic words. Okay, look, it's one over here. You know the trick where it goes across. Anyways, well, the cool thing about this is a lot of the times people ask me, can I see the card? And you can't hand these cards out. But I always carry my trick in this little wallet. It's very flat, thin. I always carry my breast pocket. And if people want to see it, I go, oh, sure, you can take a look at these cards. Everything's totally examinable. No sleight of hand, nothing. I mean, you can do the switch right on the table. This is called, actually, a the mind-reading Mentalism Wallet. Something along those lines. We'll double-check. We'll add it in the credits at the end. But it's originally meant as a peak wallet. So you're supposed to get someone to write down the prediction on... Hold on a sec. Oop. It's okay, it's good. This is cool, by the way. This is, we just got it in. It's called Felt Tip Surprise by Trevor Duffy. When we got this in, we were a little iffy on it. We're like, eh. But you know what? Everyone who I've shown this to has bought it. So it's a cool little gag. I mean, you might even have your own little routine you can already think of by using one of these. But yeah, Felt Tip Surprise. You draw on someone's coat and the ink disappears. Anyways, by the way, the price for that is $12.95. So hey, $13. You got a cool little trick, and it'll last forever. Very well made. Oh yes, what was I talking about? Yes, the Peak Wallet. Yeah. So hey, if you do like mind reading, and you don't want to use the thought transmitter, or you don't want any high tech gadgets, this one's super easy to do. You put the prediction in. Here, I'll do something here. This would be the prediction. Goes in the bottom compartment. You say good, and you say, oh, one more thing. I forgot to give you my card. You keep cards in here, and right now I'm peeking at it. I can see exactly what that is. And you leave it back on the table. And then you begin your mind reading via Ashes on the Arm, or you want to do a mental epic, whatever you want. But that is called the Mentalism Wallet. And you know what? I just use it for packet trick switches. And also, if you guys have been following the videos on our channel, you can see me use this wallet, and when I'm doing some walk around at at a little dinner party there, and this is the trick that I do for the finale. When the card appears in my mouth, I'm using this guy. So, yeah, thought I showed you guys these tricks. But what I want to show you now is just going to do a little bit of magic with some of those things I mentioned earlier. Alright, here we go. Uses 4 coins. Came from Canada. I don't know if you know about this, but if you give them a little shake like this, you can go across. Watch this next one. And the last one. And that's called 4 coins. Matrix, you call it, the Matrix. But that's one of the things I like to do with it. Another one I've liked doing is this one. I actually do this to kids too, and you know, when I first did this to kids, they weren't really, they were bored. I actually saw a kid yawn when I did the coins across to him. So from there, I learned you gotta really make it, another thing I've learned actually from the performance is you gotta tell the kids what's gonna happen, and if they, you know, like say, wouldn't it be really neat if one of these coins could disappear? And the kid will go, yeah, it would be neat. So you get them to commit, and once it happens, you know, they'll understand what the trick is. And I think I learned that from Silly Billy in one of his books. If it wasn't him, it might have been Chris Capehart. Either of them. But anyways, here's what I say. 4 loonies, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you watch close, I'm going to get one of those to disappear into thin air. A little bit of heat. Actually goes up here. I'll do it again. Actually, you know what? People think that it goes, shoots up the sleeve, you know, across the shoulders, down the other sleeve. The scenic route. Watch the second coin go. Ah! Got it. Actually, the third one is a little bit hard. I don't know if you guys can see. Watch the third coin go. Actually, you know what? I'll leave them here on the table. Just a little bit here. Ah, and that's the third one. The last one's a little hard. Usually I use a spectator's hand for this, but that's okay. I'll take the last one. Wave the little magic wand. And it disappears. And of course, goes back over here. And that's just a simple coins across you can do. This is kind of a mix, mostly David Roth, who I learned it from, and you can learn it from his book. You can learn it from his, I think it's called Ultimate Coin Magic.
Where can you buy those books and see DVDs?
Well, you can buy those books at yours truly, Kind of Magic. You can come visit John or myself or Phil, and you'll see us talk about and raving about how good these videos are. So yeah, that's just the thing I'm using with the shell.
It's a really cool mat you're using.
Yeah, actually, I'll talk about the mat at the end. I'll show you guys one last trick. Here's the trick I was talking about earlier. This is what Phil did, just right to the person, right in front of him. Just a random guy right at the party. He closed his hand and he says, look. Turns into a toonie. Now you can't use this toonie because it's been changed with magic and people would know. If you don't look, it'll change back to a loonie. But if I wave it over like this, I can get it back to become a toonie. But like I said, it's only temporary. It goes back into a loonie. Now if you say the magic words, I really hope this works, it goes back into a penny, and I don't really know where the loonie and toonie went. But yes, that's just something done with a copper silver, just really basic. I just used the 1 coin and the jumbo coin. I mean, you can use anything you want. And yeah, the last thing I want to talk about this really neat mat. I was going to do the coin trick on this one, but it was a little bit grainy. However, this is perfect for cards. But if you do coin work, this is a beautiful mat. It's made out of almost like wetsuit or what mouse pads are made of. And the coins slide on there beautifully. You can see this, and you can see how you can, you know, shoot the coin right across. Super smooth surface, great to work with coins. With cards, it's a little bit, it's nice. However, the cards don't tend to grip. You know, when you're trying to turn the cards over, they tend to slide. But if you're doing for coins, I'd highly recommend this pad. It's, I believe we sell it for $19.95. And yeah, we have a ton. We also have, there's another one made by Trevor Duffy. His are a little thicker, so they'll last you longer. And I believe we only have the little ones left, but you can always come and take a look at the store and see what we have. And last thing I want to talk about, I think, if I don't remember correctly, but they might still be on sale. Are they still on sale, these guys? For $39.95, am I right?
$34.95.
Hey, $34.95. Regularly, I mean, the Expanded Loonie is $50, $49.95. But we got both on sale for $34.95. It's the cheapest gaff you'll ever find. So yeah, come down and I'll gladly show you what I showed you again. And thanks for watching our blog again. Have a good one.